hi there guys, the BoostedBogan here today with Brian. We are checking out lovely Torana at Toranafest, and this one stood out to me because so far I've walked through quite a few runs of the event today, and there's very few cars that if you were to go back to the time period where these were actually running down the streets as an everyday item, that something wouldn't stand out. This is one of those cars that, although it looks very factory by their standards, today it just looks gorgeous. Original design. I especially love the sun visor and just some of the little details from the original car. Where did you get the car? What?
I purchased the vehicle from an old gentleman who bought the car brand new.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin who's got a Torana as well, and he knew I was after another old car, just said to him, "Oh mate, can I come down and have a look at the vehicle?" And rah. He goes, yeah. So the wife and I, we jumped in the car, drove down, had a look at the vehicle. I got some details of the car and everything, because it was a deceased estate car.
Yep.
And that, so ran all the numbers, checked everything matched how it should, and then I made them an offer on the vehicle, and they said, "Yep, all right, we'll take it." And then that's how it happened. Always been into Holdens and that, because my dad, before he passed away, I grew up in a panel beating shop and that, so I've been around all the old cars my whole life and everything. So I was actually looking for a car to give to mum and dad, but when dad passed away and that, then it so happens then this car came up. So I don't know, something a bit weird going on there.
What's probably been your favourite thing about the car? Like, what work have you done on the car since you've got it?
I've just gone through and tidied a lot of the car up, just little bits and pieces. There's a gentleman down at Rare Spares in Brisbane. He's very knowledgeable, and he helped me out with making sure I was putting the right carpet in the car, the trim, other bits and pieces, making sure it was right.
You get in any vintage car and you can really pick it. They still, like, every car still has a dash, every car still has dials, but the older cars just have this way of going about in this unique style that you just can't replicate. And
they've all got that smell. They've got the old car smell in that, and you can't buy that smell. So
the very tidy example in this one. We'll have put some photos up for you to have a look at in regards to the interior. Interior is very clean, very tidy. I like you get your dash here, obviously, the gauges, very essential on an older car.
Yeah, obviously it's not factory.
Of course.
But I just wanted to know what was going on in the motor, because the old cars, all they've got is a red light. By the time that red light comes on, you've already done damage.
My problem with the BoostedBogan Ute was it was just cold all the time. Yeah. Turns out that whoever had the Ute before me decided just removing the thermostat was the solve.
Yeah, no, not a solve.
Where do you want to go with it from here?
Yeah, I just like it the way it is. Because every time I take it out, I'll always, because we drive the car a lot.
Yeah.
The wife and I will take it for a drive during the week and go get fish and chips and stuff like that. And every time I stop, there's always an older gentleman and his wife and that. I had the exact same car. And they love it. And when you're driving around, you get people hanging out the windows, giving you a thumbs up and stuff like that. It's just good. I like it. I like the culture. Anyone that's into old cars, I think they respect the cars. They don't care what badge is on it. We'll give each other parts and that, because I'll have something they need, they might have something I need. So you just swap and trade.
When did you start getting into showing your car? So at what point did you decide to start bringing the car to car shows?
Oh, this one, probably 6 months after I got it and that. Yeah, just because I joined the Sunshine Coast Torana Appreciation Club. And so they do a lot of sanctioned runs and a lot of fundraising and stuff like that. So we enjoy going to that. And yes. And the good thing about having a really old car like this, you don't have to go fast. Right? you just cruise and that, so you're not racing it, you're not flogging it, you're not breaking stuff. So it is, don't get me wrong, I do like some of the cars here that have obviously really tough motors in them, and I do like that as well. But yeah, it's good just to have one that you know that you can put in gear, off you go.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that a lot of people don't realise is that as you add power, you trade off reliability.
Exactly. I've got friends that have got cars that, like 700 horsepower cars, ton of fun and everything, but yeah, they're not dailies. Like,
no.
So
especially with something that much, with that much money put into it, you wouldn't want to daily it as well, because there's always the factor that you could be doing everything right on the road, and a lot of people cop a lot of crap in being interested in cars. A lot of us won't go out of our way to. It's the exception of the rule that go and spoil the fun for everyone, and it tends to actually be not car enthusiasts. It tends to be just the standard unmodified hoon cars, and they kind of ruin the fun for everyone.
It's the minority that wreck it for the majority.
The best thing with the classic cars is obviously you can get in it, you can drive it, you can appreciate it.
Yep.
Obviously the fans can't see right now because we've got the camera facing towards us, but there's about 4 people looking in the hood at this moment.
I know.
And during this interview, we've had about 8 or 9 people do the same. So
they're probably thinking, what are these two fellas doing, sitting talking to each other in a car? Like this bloke looking at us right now.
I think they're not too sure, but well, anyway, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for your time.
Check us out on BoostedBogan
definitely.
on all social media.
Thanks for your time.
See you around.
All right, see you later.
Hey guys, BoostedBogan here. Thanks for watching the video so far. Hopefully the editing hasn't been too bad in the back end. I've been getting into the beers on a late Friday night editing for this for you guys. If you've taken the time to watch this video this far ahead, thank you so much. Take the time to like and subscribe, and I'm going to let you enjoy a couple of shots from the rest of Toranafest. See you around. I hope to see you soon. Thanks.